All right, you trader nerds, welcome in. I am Sweet Bobby. It is so good to have y'all here. Hope you had a fabulous weekend. Hope you rocked it out, baby. I don't know about y'all. I am ready for Halloween to be over. All these nasty kids and their little Halloween outfits and these pumpkin patches and these fall festivals and trunks or treat are just getting to me. And my kids are driving me nuts. So let me see how our little tasty trade account is doing today. Let's find him. Okay, here's our Tasty Works account. Let me pull him down so y'all can see him. All right. So I don't even know what the market's done today. I just have not. Like I say, I've been on field trips, all kind of stuff. Are we up or down, baby? 35. Oh man. Oh man. 35, 921.33. Man, we have been up for so many days in a row. Now we're down $50. Greek some ratios for that account. Let's see, we put it back on the privacy mode. And we are. Crap, man. Oh, here it goes. Our deltas are 12. Our theta is 34. Be still. That might be too low. Look at that. We're too low, y'all. And our VIX is at, I can't believe that's still updating. Our VIX is at, what VIX is at? VIX is at 26. Okay. Back up 26. That tells us what all of our levels are. Our buying power usage is 7389.25. Beautiful. All right, so let's look at the count, y'all. We are a little blue on our theta. We got to get that together. Our deltas are just fine. And our buying power is just fine. So I've got to put on a trade. I don't have a choice, right? Just don't have a choice. So why don't we do that? Let's go put us on a trade. Man. There we go. There we go. I feel like I ain't quite got it together today. Have y'all feel that way sometimes? You wake up and it feels like a Wednesday and you go, it ain't a Wednesday, man. Hey, look, we got 60-day options today. Woohoo. So we got positions all in here. So now we got a 60-day option. Let's put them on. So, okay, the market's down 20 points. Wow. Big stinking deal. 50 points wide in the micros, right? Move it down to where we get to about $10. And then we got to see if we got some management to do. All right, so here, 950, 975. Let's see if we get filled there. About $10. No, jack squat crap. All right, so we'll go replace that order, bump it up to 10, and we will get filled. There we go. So we are filled. So let's go back to 60. And let's sell us something to get us some, what do you call, nice little premium. So we want to pay for that. You know, and don't worry about $10, but I kind of want to get some more. I need some more premium, right? Because I need some theta. We're going to bump this up a little bit to about this 3180. See if we can get us about 1250. We're going to sell two of those. Be nice. Probably won't get 1250 filled, will we? No. We'll go down to 12 and a quarter. That'll probably fill. 12 and a quarter. Beautiful, baby. Come on, buddy. There we go. So now our theta is 39. Let's see what that looks like. Now, don't do this, but you can check it, right? See if that gets me where I need to be on theta. Ta-da! Yeah, look, 0.11. Beautiful, right? So I'm right where I need to be. So I hit the undo button because, you know, I just keep it as how I first did it. So everything looks good there. Come on, baby. I should have known they do a weekend update, and I should have done this before. All right, we'll see what it does. So what do we do now? Well, we got some management to do. So maybe have some management to do. So let's look. We have some 0 DTE options. Look at us. Look at us. Well, let's see what the whole level of these look like. All right, so let's go over here and let's go to the curve and let's go to analysis and see what our positions look like. And go over here. That's our 60-day stuff. Hold on. I want positions. Where's my darn positions? Hold on. Hold on. Count. Oh, I see. Now I got two. Okay, here. Yeah. So now I got H3s and Z2s. So I got to get my Z2s on here. There we go. So now we got two expirations going. All right. So what I'll do is undo all these, right? I'm just going to look at my 0 DTE, days to expiration stuff, so that we can make sure we're on today, right? So we see these little things. Now, this is the fun part here. Now that should say 0. I'm not sure what this is for still. Let's get all of our 0 DTE stuff. Y'all didn't know we were 0 DTE traders, did you? Isn't that cool? All right, so that's our 0 DTE stuff. So let's see what this looks like. This should look really, really fun. Now, how do I look at it? Trade, curve, analysis. There we go. At expiration, and we are at expiration. So let's check it out. Let's go and let's look. Oh my gosh, I hope he steal my heart. That hurts, doesn't it? Doesn't it hurt? Seeing this beautiful profit mountain just go to waste. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. All right, so where's the market? The market is at 38.87. So my first short put and long put, where's this one at? 38.60 or so. So, you know, if you're going to close anything, we don't want anything to expire in the money. So what I'm probably going to do is look at this, you know, maybe the last 15 minutes of the day, just to make sure that nothing's in the money. Now, I want the market to tank, y'all. Look at Profit Mountain here. We want the market to tank. Unfortunately, it's you know, see you later. So let's see what all this stuff gets me. This is let's undo everything and let's kind of look at them individually. So these nakeds are just going to die. So let's go and look at our 0 DTE stuff. So here's the 38.60, 38.10. That's our closest one, right? We're out of the money there. There's nothing to do. We're just gonna let this little puppy expire. We're gonna let our little strikes expire out of the money. Here's our short strike. Here's our long strike. So nothing to do there. And you know, so the cool thing is all these other ones are out of the money as well, right? So I'm just gonna let them expire. There's really nothing for me to do. Let's look at one more. Let's go to this 37.70, 37.20. So you can kind of see it. Right, we're way up here. You know, it has matured. It is beautiful, and right now the Theo and the expiration are virtually the same. Nothing to do here. So there's not a lot of management that I got to do on this, and we were able to successfully take these options, naked and everything, to expiration, provided that there's not a nuclear bombardment or something that will happen here in the last few minutes. All right, any questions on that account at all? Isn't that cool? So let's look at our overall positions, all of them. So our overall positions, we won't include this last expiration trade that we put on today, but let's look at the overall portfolio. It's beautiful, y'all. Look, we are in a sea of green, with a sea of green that wants to have you know, profits to the downside. Now, what's this Theo number? Look at that. Got Theo and expiration and all kind of stuff over here. We've got a great little mountain to the downside. All right, so that's all. I mean, this thing is made so y'all don't have to spend a lot of time on it, right? You let them expire. Now, why would we not let these expire if they were in the money? Okay, number one, if this closes below where this long put is, you're going to wake up short a micro future. You don't want to do that. If it falls below this one and this one, these are going to cancel out, right? And like if we closed at 3,800 today, well, that's a high class problem. These will cancel each other out. You'll be short a future and long a future, but you'll have to pay the exercise and assignment fee on that. So we don't want to do that. And that's why That's the only reason for you to worry about closing any of these. Okay, we just don't want those fees to add up. So I'm just gonna let them expire. Nothing to do here. Anyone got any questions on that one at all? Is my other account open yet? Oh, here we go. What's my username? Let's see. If this is right, we can get into the other. All right, so good. We got the little thing here. Now it would be kind of interesting while we're waiting, since this is the last day of October. Now we've never really done this before, but I kind of like it to show y'all what we're doing now, since these accounts are going to expiration, right? So let's see what our net lit was today, and see how we did this month. Well, now here's the problem with this account is we have not kept up with it for the whole month, right? We only kept up with it through the 13th. So that'd still be fun to see, right? So today we are at 35,921.33. Let's figure this out. 35. Jojo, quit that, son. What are you doing? He's minus 35,387.61 equals. So we made 533 since the 13th in this account, divided by what we started with, 35,387.61. So we're up, I don't know, 1.5% for half a month. Okay, that's not too good. Jojo, I'm in a class, son. What do you need?
Is there any way if I remember a long time ago where y'all used to buy us toys for no reason?
We used to buy you toys for no reason. What in the world are you talking about?
I remember when you said we can go to Target and get something. We did.
Yeah, but that would mean you being respectful and not being ugly at school and buckling up your seatbelt like you failed to do today. Remember?
But Dad.
What? But Dad and me. All right, so let's go get our little clout here. 1031. So let's do this one. I'm in class.
Yeah.
Account. So over here, we are at. So our net lit today is 27,008.68. 27,008.68. 27,008.68. Y'all know what that means? Praise the Lord Jesus.
Well, we're moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
All right, let's get our little, what do you call? Hey, will you put River back in his crate? He's driving me crazy. 10.41.
River, great.
Yeah, I'm here by my kid by himself. My best eating out with the good kid. I get left with the bad kid. He's in trouble today. Unbelievable. 2787 on my theta. 2787. So that's 0.10. So we're good there. What did we say this is? 26 still, right, on the VIX. So our buying pair is 71.65.50. Wow, look at this, y'all. 71.65.50. So we are looking good. 26% of our buying power. We're delta neutral, right? We could be as high as 54 deltas. That is. Yep. And we are at 10. And our theta is right at the minimum. So what does this tell me? This is also telling me to put on a trade. Okay. So let's just do it. Let's go over here. We're going to do the same trade that we did in the other one. So at 60 days out, move my little tasty work account over to the side and steal that little order that we did. So we did 2 of the 3180s. 2 of the 3180s. And we got filled for, what was it, 1225? See if we can get 1250 on this. 2 of these. 1250. Come on, baby, fill me. No, jack squat crap. All right, so we'll cancel replace and we'll go 1225. And we'll probably get you over here. 12.25. I said there we go, 12.25. So let's put that in our little spreadsheet. So remember, we're starting to now keep them separate. So MES. So how many tranches was that? 2. We'll call this naked put 11. And it was the 31.8, 12.25. Puts naked 60 days, 10, 31, 22, 12.25. Nice, beautiful credit of $119.56. All righty, let's get back here and let's do our little put debit spread, which is a 36.40, 35.90. 36.40, 35.90. 36.40, we're going to buy that. We're going to sell to 35.90. All right, so we figure it's going to cost us a $9.75 debit on there. All right, so let's do that. Come on, fill me, baby. Nothing. Going up to 10. It's okay. Now you say, why not $9.95? Y'all, if you put it in $9.95, your order's going to get rejected. Right? These little things have to be in quarter increments. So here we go. We're in for 10. So let's go put him in our spreadsheet. And then let's see if there's any management that we got to do in this account. So MES. So this is one tranche. So we'll call this PDS 11. 36.40, 35.90, puts debit spread in 60 days. Isn't it fun how you move into a new expiration? You go, man, this is so fun. You just run it over and over again. So we got filled for $10. Okay. So let's see if we got any management to do. All right. So let's see what we got. Does Thinkorswim show us if something's in the money or not? Probably the easiest way to see is here. Go to the 0 DTE on the account. Let's see how close we are to any of these being in the money. Let's see. So the market is at 38.91. Where are our positions? Way down here. Look at this. Delta 0, baby. Delta 0. Isn't that fun? Yeah. So I just got one trade on here. So there's nothing for me to do. That has a 0.36% probability of being touched. No, of being closing below that. I mean, there's nothing to do, y'all. Bobby, why don't you close it out? I'm not gonna worry about closing it out and stuff. Well, Bobby, you can get a nickel. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing. I'm just letting them go, baby. Just let them go. Don't over trade. Just let them go. They served their purpose. They protected our account. This put debit spread protected our account. So I've already closed the what do you call the naked put, right? So this is just a put debit spread 50Y. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Isn't that cool? So this effectively will expire. So I will have lost the full debit on that trade, right? Whatever the debit was for me to do that trade, I will have lost it, but I made the credit for the one that I sold and then bought back. So I'll do all the ciphering on that later, but you got to put it in the spreadsheet and close that trade out. So nothing to do there. All right, so let's see, we got that one done. All right, so let's go to the other account, Bobby Beth account. I got so many accounts I can't keep up with them. All right, so here we go in this one. So this one, let's see what the net lick is in this one. Net lick is 103,990, 104,002, 104,013. I'm doing 104,013 and I ain't stopping. 104,013, $104,013. 31, 22, 104,013. So we are playing the Jeffersons. We're
moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
So 2415 is our deltas. 2415. Theta is 63.18. Look at that. 63.18. Oh, that's not good at all. Boy, we got some work to do. We're falling behind, y'all. Fix 26. And 24. 498. I got some trades put on, baby. Look at there. I'm under allocated. I don't have enough delta. Don't have enough theta. My deltas are fine. Deltas are fine. So we got to put on some trades. So let's go do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch back to the account that I've already made the trade in. And we're going to do this. And we're going to go create a duplicate order. And then we're going to sell 4 of those. We're going to do 2 tranches of those. And see if we get filled. And wrong account. I stopped, cancel. Oh, I was putting that in the wrong account. Why didn't y'all stop me? Let's go back. I'm the worst trader on the planet. Have I not proved it to you? Yeah. So we'll go 3, 4 of these, and then confirm and send. And then we'll change the account here. There we go. There we go. Now let's see if we get filled. Nothing. So we got to go down to 12. 12. That should fill us. Right? Yeah, there we go. So let's go put that in our little pipe and smoke it. So we'll go over here. Give me yes. Now remember, if you don't want to track your trades, you ain't got to. So we did 4 of these little puppies. And this is going to be NP 17 at 3180. We got filled at, what was it, 12? Nickel 60. 31, 22. And we got filled at 12. Look at us bringing in the premium. All right. So then we'll go back to the other account. And let's get that put debit spread. Here. So we'll copy it. Create duplicate order. So since we're doing 2 tranches of everything all together, we'll do 2 tranches here. Okay. And then confirm and send. And then move it to the right account. There we go. There we go. So we're filled at 10, but I was supposed to do 4 of those, weren't I? No, I did 2. That's right. Make sure I did 2 of those. Yeah, 2 tranches of that. So 4 of that. So that's a 1, 1, 2 or a 2, 2, 4. All right, so we got filled at 10 on that. So go put him in. Come here, little baby. Micros. Did 2 tranches. And a PBS. What is it, 17? At the 3640, 3590 puts. Debit spread, debit spread. 60. 10, 31, 20. And for $10. There we go. And I know with the market runaway, some of y'all are having the same trouble I am. We're having trouble keeping up with our theta, y'all. Our theta is just getting ripped out, and it's a high class problem. And we're struggling to put on enough trades to keep in there. So I'm just, nickel and diming it, baby. That's what I do. Nickel and diming. All right, so let's look over here and see if there's anything that we've got to manage in this 0 expiration. So here we go. Let's see if anything is close to being in the money. Come here, baby. Look at all those short puts. Those are the ones that Ed would have closed. And I'm like, Ed, why are you closing that? Look at the chance of it being in the money. Take some risks, baby. Take some risks. Look at these. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Why would I even try to close those? Let them expire. Let them expire. So let's see. We got nothing. Yeah, here's our only one. It has a 5% probability of being in the money. So I'll just, watch the market, just make sure it doesn't tank. I actually want the market to tank, right? I want the market to tank. So if I go to my Analyze tab, let me just show you. So high simulations, and then go, so I'm in 5 expirations, right? So if you want to see that expiration, look at this. Here we are. I want a 5% drop in the market. Look at that, y'all. I want a 5% drop in the market. Is that crazy? Can you imagine sitting here going, man, I wish we'd get a 5% down move. Now, if you get a 5% down move, that's a big move. And here I am. Come on, baby, move, 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 move. So nothing to do here. Just nothing to do. Isn't that cool? So y'all just got to know what you're doing. Follow your metrics, baby. Let your metrics make your decisions. Don't be over here looking at trades. And, oh God, what if I do this? And just let this be your guide. All right, so we put on a trade. We've done everything that we need to do. Let me look one more thing. Did I do that right? Yeah, 4 of those, 2 of those. Everything looks good. So once these things expire, make sure I've got my data here. All my data refreshed. So I probably got a few of these that'll be expiring today. Well, yeah. So I got these 4 that'll expire. So I got to fix my little spreadsheet on that. But in the meantime, why don't we see how we've done in these counts since we're at the end of the month. So on this one, we ended our day at 27,008.68. Now that may change, but you get the picture. So 27,008.68. So let's see what we were on the last day of September. So September, we were at minus 25,610.91. So we have made $1,397.77 divided by 25,610.91 equals 5.4%, y'all, for this month. And that's kind of cool, right? So we made 5.4% for the month of October, which is fabulous. Now, there's a good chance that we underperformed SPY for that same time, but we did it much safer. How do you mean much safer, Bobby? Because we had that downside protection that just owning the stock didn't have. So I'll take 5.4% any dang month, wouldn't y'all? I mean, if we could replicate this every month, just do what we did this month, 5.4% times 12, would give you a return, an annual return of 65.49%. Let's round it to 65.5. So I like what we're doing. I like what we're doing now. I really do. I think it's really going to enhance our overall performance, and I'm really looking forward. I think we can do something similar for the month of November. Why can we not? Sell premium, manage risk, let your metrics be your guide. If you do 65.5%, I mean, honey, what more do you need? Now, are we going to do that every month? No. Are there going to be months that we're going to lose money? Probably. But I love the strategy. Strategy is really good. So let's see what we did in the IRA account. Okay. So the IRA account, let's see, I have to figure this up. So y'all remember that 65%, right? Let's do it over here. So we are at 104,013, right? Minus what we were starting the month. So the last day of here of September, we were at minus 98,904.89. So we have made $5,108.11 divided by 98,904.89 gives us 5.2%. 5.2% times 12 annualized would be 62%. I like it. Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you this. No, I mean, not the first to either. I'll be the first one to be honest with you on this. What we're doing now is going to enhance the return. I mean, we were nickeling and diming our way toward a 17% return in a year. That's what we were nickeling and diming ourselves when we were doing trade management. Some of you have not migrated from trade management to portfolio management. I got it. You're scared to death. You're like, Bobby, I don't know about this. I'm seeing something that's up 300%. Don't I have to close it? And I'm sitting here telling you, I swear to you, I would not intentionally lead you to the wrong path. I'm telling you from observations, from other traders, from their observations, we have found the 111 and 112 trades are intended to go to expiration. Now, I'm going to give you a big subject too. They are intended to go to expiration, subject to your Greeks and metrics. Subject to your Greeks and metrics. If your Greeks and metrics are all in line, you got no business closing any trade or taking any risk off. I believe it. I believe. Now, if you want to, go ahead, because that's what we were doing. We were like, hey man, let's close this thing. Is it above 65%? Okay, let's close it. Let's put on another one. But I'm telling you, let these things stew a little bit. Now, you're still going to make, I think, 10 to 20% in a year if you're doing trade management. So if you're conservative and you want to rip something off when it's at 100% profit, do it. Or if you see it, God forbid, get up to 300, or like we saw trades. If you're looking at everything individual, we saw individual trades up over 400%. Bobby, how can a trade that you have that is, how can something make 400%? This is defying everything that Tasty Trade tells us. And I'm telling you, it has to do with those put debit spreads. Now, I'm going to make a little, I don't want this to be a sales pitch, but I'm going to tell you something. If you are not in our Muscadine Mafia group, you need to join in our Discord. You need to go up here and you need to click on premium membership right here. And you go up to the top and premium membership. You need to pay $24.99 and then unsubscribe if you want to, but pay it long enough to get in the Muscadine Mafia chat room, because the Muscadine Mafia meeting that we had last week is powerful. We went into process thinking and we talked about trading this strategy as a process, not as individual trades. We talked about offense, defense, special teams. We talked about the arena or the stadium in which we play. It is really, really good, y'all. Not because I taught it, but it's just good information. And we had great dialogue and we had great people contributing to that. So try it out, $24.99. I'll tell you what, you try it out, $24.99. And if you sit there and you tell me, hey, Bobby, I did like you said today, I signed up for Muscadine Mafia and I watched that stupid, little class that you told me to, and now it was garbage. Okay. You tell me that, I'll give you your $24.99 back. If y'all tell me that by, I don't know, tomorrow. You say, Bobby, this sucked. I wasted $25. I promise you, I don't think a single one of you are going to ask for your money back, because it is a great, great class. All right, who's got questions or comments? Is this not fun? Huh? And y'all, we've been in a bear market. Look at this market, y'all. And here we are swamping out 5% over this market. Here's October. Look at this, up and then down and then up and then down. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Questions, comments, how y'all doing? So quiet. I don't even know. Y'all always come in here and I love y'all coming in, but I'm like, I don't even know if y'all trading this stuff. I hope you are. And I kind of feel like, man, maybe I'm the only one doing it. Because you remember we used to have a robust 111 room. And look, there ain't even been a single post in here today. Not a single post. You know why? Everybody quit the 111. You know why everybody quit the 111? Look at this. This was yesterday. You know why everybody quit the 111? Oh God, I got stopped out. Why in the hell are you even running a stop? Well, Bobby, don't you got to run a stop, a 2X? No, you don't. You got to let this and this and this control. Y'all looking at trees and y'all gonna get cut up looking at your trees. Don't look at your trees. We were at the, like I said, the little pumpkin patch today. We went for a hay ride in this beautiful trailer, and I'm looking at the beautiful trees and the leaves falling. And I just looked at that entire farm, that entire property. God, this is beautiful. But I didn't look, they had a rotten tree here and there, just falling down. And even those were beautiful. But this overall place was just gorgeous with orange and yellow and red and just all the vibrant fall colors. And I was just like, this is good. And it was so good. And I'm like, I don't have internet access out in the middle of this farm in Heflin, Alabama. And I was like, I don't even need that internet access. I don't care what the market does. All I know is when I go and log in, I'm going to look at my metrics and I'm going to make my decisions. My decisions, this is cold, y'all. Everybody say this cold. That's saying, Bob, what is wrong with you, my brother? The market's been leaving you. You got to get you some premium sold. You got to sell you some data, collect some data. I'm like, okay, I'll try to, but the market's been leaving me. I probably should have done another 2 tranches. Let's see what we got that to. 63. Rome wasn't built in a day. I tell y'all that all the time. So now we're 72.11. Let's just see where we're at. 72.11. So we went from 0.06 to 0.07. Well, hoopty freaking do. I could have done better. So my goal is to increase my theta every day, right? As long as I'm in the parameter. So, I could go back and do another tranche. I'm fine. We'll wait till tomorrow. I increased it today. I went from 63 to 72. So now I got to go from 72 to 80 something tomorrow. I gotta get this back in line because this tells me that I'm not taking enough risk. Okay, Bobby, you're going to underperform the market. Okay, let's go to the realized return. So since we've been doing this, the market is down 13%. We're up 2.29%. Isn't that sweet? Market's down 13.29. We're up 2.29. You and I have made, now this is realized returns, right? This is not the net lick here. You and I, just on these micro trades, have made $7,742 on a $100,000 account. Well, Bobby, why are you only up 2.29%? I go over it all the time because of all those other dumb trades that I have now stopped doing. We're not doing SPX. We're not doing this, that, and the ES, and the E-minis. We are focused. You and I, focused. Oh, good. Now we got some chats. All right. So Dwayne says, if you pay $10 for a 50 wide debit spread, the most you can gain is 200. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So let's say, yeah, if it's 50 wide, it's a multiple of 5. So I can make, I think it's 250, Dwayne. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the 200 protection moves the break even on the 2 naked puts down by 20. Oh my God, I got to think about that. Yeah, or 25, right? You are the size of a horse. Come here, Kate River. Come here and show everybody how big you are. Never get a golden doodle. Oh my God, they're like $8,000, and we didn't pay that for this one, but I don't know why. And he's the size of a horse, and every time he comes in the room, I go in the fetal position. All right, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that $200 of protection moves the break even on the 2 naked puts down by 20. Well, can't we see this? Hey, River, come up here. Can you show everybody how big you are? Can y'all see him? Come here. Come here, horse. Big old thing. You big old dog. You big old pet. He ain't even a year old. I bet he'll weigh 300 pounds. He's bigger than my hogs outside, and they're over a year old. What would we do? Oh, let's see about that, Dwayne. Let's go check it out. So let's check out this trade that we did today, right? So we'll go over here. We'll go to the analysis tab, and we'll go to that last expiration. Right? So this one should be this one. So this should be the, is that right? Where's the one? Oh, that's unbelievable. Okay, 4, okay, we put on today, right? So date is this. That's fine. How come it doesn't just show the trade? Hold on. I don't want it to be curvy. I want it to be. Why ain't it showing me it's rigid lines? What am I doing wrong, y'all? Hold on a minute. Let me do this. A step, fall step, expirations, forex. Let me just move it around here. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I want to see. Oh, I see. We got 4 expirations. Hold on. Single expiration, 1 expiration. So 1 expiration showing all my stuff. Why don't we do? Hold on a minute. I'm having a brain fart. This is what I want to see. I want to see that expiration. All right, let's take it down here. So here's my, these are my, maybe it's easier. And I apologize, I don't take Adderall on the weekend. So when I level it back up on Mondays, it's like my hands are shaking. It's like I can't figure out what I'm doing. So let's say this one is the trade we did today, right? So let's look at our, let's analyze these. So we'll go trade, curve, analysis. We don't want the MEZ, we want the MEH3. There we go. There we go. Now let's go to trade. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'll be able to figure this out, right? So make sure there's only one trade. Yep. There he is. So we need to do 0 expiration. Here we go. Now that looks right. No, that looks good. All right. So if we were just doing the naked put, will it show me my, yeah. Let's do this. So where is our break even on our naked put? Our naked put is way down here. So our break even, y'all help me remember this, is this. What? It's the 31.68, right? That's where we start losing. 31.68, yep. So y'all remember it. Everybody's got that. Let's go back here and let's add our put debit spread. And so then we can come back and we say our break even is 31. 31.50, 31.50, and we said 31.68. So we are about 20 or something, right? Isn't that about right? 20. Yeah. So, and that's what it does, right? That's why, you know, Liz and Jenny on Tasty Trade, that's why they like the Jade Lizard, right? Because the Jade Lizard is like selling a put, but what they do is then they what is it? They sell a call credit spread, right? That drives that break even down. And that's what you're trying to do. It's just, yeah, I think that's the good way to look at it. You're putting on a put debit spread that allows us to move the break even down a bit. That's good. All right, so look at Roper put my first trade on today. Hey, that's awesome. Did you do a 111 or 112 type trade or something else? 50 minus 10. Oh yeah, okay. I see Dwayne, what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. When I was doing the 250, I failed to take out the debit for actually putting it in. Right? Yeah. Good, Roper. Tell us what you did. All right, John says, separate topic, Bobby. Do you have black swan protection for the portfolio? If so, please discuss. John, we don't. We don't. And I know a lot of people's like, oh God, man, I got to have something on all the time. Okay. Well, there's a couple things that we trade that can get you that, right? So, for example, oh, okay, Roper did a 112. Yeah, Dwayne. So I didn't take into account the debit for the, yeah, that's good. So let's talk about that. Could you buy 10 Delta VIX calls, which is one of the normal spread hedges that we put on? You could, but I got to tell you, at a VIX of what are we, 26? I don't know, man. I think you're throwing your money away. I think you're throwing your money away. Now, if you can't sleep at night because you're scared to death, put it on. Use what, 3% of your net lick every year to insure your portfolio with some type of VIX hedge. It's fine. Now, the other thing that we could do is we could do black swan hedges, right? Yeah, we could do black swan hedges. I have operated black swan hedges in high volatility environments. They're just hard. It's just hard with VIX already elevated. I'll sell the 3, right? And then try to buy back the 5. It's hard to buy back the 5 and be able to do it for a break even or overall credit. It's just hard. So you can, I don't think you need to. Now, when VIX gets down below 20 again, we'll talk about it. I just don't think you need it now. Does that mean that my opinion is that the market is not going to crash? Not that at all. If you think the VIX is going to go back up to 80 at some point, put it on. But I think with the overall market being down 20% already this year, I just don't see a calamity black swan event. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it is, we know what to do, right? If we get it, what are you and I going to do? We're going to get our Greeks and metrics back in line. How we're going to get it back in line? We're going to roll out farther in time. We're going to protect and defend. We're going to go into defense. Again, if you missed the Muscadine Mafia, we told you exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do A, B, C, D, E, right? First thing I do is go here. Second thing I do is go here. We go here, here, here to defend the position. We know how to defend positions. We've actually got pretty good at it. So it doesn't scare me at all. So we have a black swan event. I'm just going to come in like I normally do. I'm going to look at my metrics and I'm going to say, how can I clean this mess up? That's all I'm going to do. And quite frankly, it's probably just going to be to go out in time. Go out in time. Keep on doing our thing. But, you know, when you look at your overall count, I mean, here's the great thing, right? When you look at this, look at this, y'all. This is just, it's almost embarrassing to have something that looks like this. I mean, how far are we thinking about going? You know, look at this. How far we think we're going to go down? I got some really good protection. Don't I got some really good protection? And it just gets stronger as the days go by. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, look, I can't even see the market on it. I mean, it's way up here. You know, so we're at 38.92. Hey, I'm looking for pullbacks into the 3,500. I want some pullback into the 3,400. I don't necessarily want it today, but if it happens today, I'm still up $2,000 something. Y'all see that? But if it happens, you know, toward the end of the expiration here, I'm going to be up 5,300. Can you imagine? You sit here and go, man, I tell you what, 3,200 doesn't scare me. Bobby, we're at 3,900. You're telling me a 700-point drop in the E-minis and the micros doesn't scare you? Not a bit. So look here, I'm going to be in the profit. But Bobby, you're going to be down a little bit before then. I got it. But we know what to do. Don't you and I know what to do? Yes. So I want y'all to go into this, no fear. No fear. If you're trading scared, you're going to, my point is 20 points lower isn't much protection. I think of it more of an enhancement, a way to get more return if it closes in the trail. Okay. I'll go along with that. On the initial, I don't know. The more of these that we put on though, Dwayne, I mean, they just become bulldogs. Not Georgia Bulldogs, but just a mean old bulldog. As the closer they get to expiration, these things just work marvelously. Let's look at our next expiration. So let's take all these off and let's look at, we got a lot of stuff that's going off today, right? So let's go over here and let's look at all of our 18-day positions. Because these things are starting to become bulldogs. 18-day. Yeah, here's our 18-day positions, right? So you say, yeah, you know, it's an enhancement. Okay, I get it. But at the same time, you know, at expiration, just these few little 18-day options could be up $1,000. And if it goes up, you don't care because as long as we got our theta burn, we keep our theta good, you know, we just got a little buffer to the downside. Just a sweet little buffer. I don't know, man. I'm excited about this. I hope y'all are. I mean, it's just like, you know, of late, we've been like, man, I just can't sleep. This is just good stuff. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Any other questions or comments? And Roper, listen, I'm really glad, dude, that you made your first trade today. It's got to feel good. Now, if it's your first trade, you know, I don't know your account size. I don't know all that. But what I would say is, you know, manage your metrics, right? Manage your metrics, your delta, your theta, all that, and just let it, okay, 90,000. Yes, you should be doing what I'm doing in the $100,000 account. And in the $100,000 account, there's going to be days that you should be putting on 2 tranches instead of 1. And when you see that first trade of yours get up to be 100%, it's going to be hard for you not to take it off. You said, Bobby, it's 100%, man. But again, be a portfolio manager and not a trade manager. Manage your portfolio, not your trade. I think you're going to be just so much more successful. And I've been preaching this for years, but for some reason we were managing the trades and taking them off, and it just doesn't make sense. Manage the portfolio. Forest first, trees later. Trees later. You can have a dead tree sitting in your forest as long as everything else is just fine. You don't have to worry about pruning and over trading. Oh God, I gotta roll this down and up. Forget that. Just forget that. That trade that you put on today, is it yesterday or today? That trade that you put on, yeah, today, is made to go to expiration. Okay, so you were asking a great question. One trade per day? What's the answer to that? The answer is, what do your metrics say? So you got to say, what do my metrics say? So you got to come in here and go, well, if you look tomorrow and your theta is below 0.1%, and you're not over your buying power and everything's fine, then this basically tells me, hey, Tubby, you have to put on a trade. You don't have a choice. You are blue, baby. Get it back in the green. Take some risk on it. Come out from behind that podium and sing your opera. Sing it, baby. Isn't that fun? Yeah, and more tranches. But it's better to put more tranches on good down days, right? And you'll learn those type things. So yeah, follow your, here's the 3 numbers that make your decision. This, and this. Those 3 things make your decision every day. Don't be looking at that trade, because your trade is nothing more than a tree in your forest. This is your forest. I want you to look at your forest tomorrow. By the way, that trade you put on today has a 90+% probability of making money. I like those odds. Right? I mean, some people love blackjack, but you don't get 90% probability of profit. You got greater than 90% probability of profit. As you layer these things on, just keep layering them on. If something goes against you, we know how to manage the portfolio. Even if we have to go into trade management, we know how to isolate somebody and say, man, we're going to turn you into good. But I don't even think you have to do this anymore. Let the portfolio metrics be your guide. Let this be your guide. And this is hard because you're traders and you want to look at the trade. I get it. Look at the portfolio. I preach it every day, and I'm worried that y'all don't get it. I'm worried that y'all don't get it. So I want you to get it. All right, guys, great session. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all tomorrow.